After spending some time over the last few months following Jozef on his travels, training in Bali, Tokyo, Hiroshima, Berlin, and even coming home to Shanghai, the biggest weekend in grappling history is finally here. Jozef has foregone his hard-earned ADCC invite and is about to be a part of history, competing in the first ever Craig Jones Invitational. The tournament's prize is life-changing. Jozef has the opportunity to leave the arena tonight with $1 million. However, standing in Jozef's way is the most stacked division in grappling history, including defending ADCC champion Cade Ruotolo. It's a tournament Jozef is more than capable of winning, but he needs to be on his A game. CJI is a hectic, energetic affair, watched by millions around the world. Yet when I find Jozef and Dima backstage, they seem cool, calm, and collected.
How are you guys feeling seeing this event in real life?
It's pretty dope.
It's a fun vibe, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very deja vu because this is where last ADCC was, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like...
And then Ali has been used pretty goddamn well.
Yeah, right?
It's been fun. So what's it been like the last few months since I saw you?
Yeah, so we stayed locked in pretty much. Every day was the same, and the 9 weeks were going by so fast. It's crazy how fast time flies, especially if you do the same thing every day. And yeah, like, was a good time. Everybody did what they needed to do. So I feel confident in our camp that we have. This is why we can be indifferent now, and whatever happens, happens.
So how do you approach training for Jozef?
With Jozef, we already added the overhook game, and I think this was the biggest thing that we need for ADCC. But now we do CJI, so we're going back a little bit on his guard game also and his top, so we mixed it up completely. But we still insisted on a strong overhook game, strong beat the collar tie game, and yeah, a lot of wall work the moment we had the wall. So I think he's prepared. He feels more confident than usual just because of the preparation. Like,
Damn good. And how's your time in running that camp? That looked very... I'm not going to that fucking training camp. What was that like?
Bro, it's not too hard. They just post the hard dates and everybody's like, oh, you can't train hard every day. No, we trained maybe like in the last weeks. We had only 2 to max 3 hard days, and the rest was easy and medium. It was definitely harder than the other things that the guys been doing previously. But if you look at it, nobody was injured because of the camp.
Like, what were you up to since we saw you last?
Was that before or after Polaris?
That was after Polaris. That was...
Oh, okay, no, I fought Elijah Dorsey, the first trials winner, win over Nicky Ryan.
Yeah.
Beat Nicky Ryan in the finals. Second match was with Andy Varela, my first round opponent at CJI.
Yeah.
And then last two was with Ty. So just trying to get a few matches in before I competed on the big show, you know. I just want to get some experience and such.
And is it the same with you? Just kind of road test stuff with different matches and then preparing for this?
Yeah, so I mean, I think the idea with those opponents were they're all people who like to play in the standing position. And that was an area in which I didn't feel like I was very strong, especially in competition. Something I do a lot in training, but I want to get more experience standing and then working that type of those skills to some success and to some failure, but still felt very good.
What's the mindset right now?
I mean, I feel like we've put in the work. Now it's just has to let what's gonna happen, you know.
If you want to see the B Team camp, I recorded most of it and it's on my Patreon, so subscribe to my Patreon.
If they can only subscribe to your Patreon or Jozef's, who should they subscribe to?
Mine, I'm the coach.
I have better technique.
Technique works for individuals. Wait, listen. Wait. No. Listen. Techniques work for individuals. Concepts work for everybody.
I have concepts.
I have better concepts.
No, I have better concepts for sure.
Up first for Jozef is a rematch with Andy Varela, a tough competitor who's constantly evolving. As Jozef competes, you can see he's clearly a fan favorite. It's been pretty incredible watching his popularity steadily rising in the sport.
Good pass, boy! Keep going! Good.
Jozef wins a tough battle against a clearly very improved Andy Varela and moves on to the next round. Assuming Jozef's good friend and training partner Kenta wins his first match, they are set to face off in the quarterfinals, a scenario both are very much looking forward to. Kenta's first round is against the physically imposing grappling veteran Lucas Hulk Barbosa. Despite putting up a solid fight, Kenta loses in the first round, which means Jozef is not facing Kenta in the second round like they both hoped.
Score this bout in favor of Lucas the Hulk Barbosa.
Kenta, we fucked him a little bit. Damien and I, we fucked it up. He also fucked it up a little bit, but I take responsibility for his loss also. He did quite good against Hulk. He won the first round, but I didn't hear the announcement.
It is 19-19 on 2 of the judges' scorecards after 2 rounds.
So after the second round, it was 1-1, and we asked someone that is not responsible for it, and the person told us it's 2-0 for Hulk. So we thought he needs to finish. So we tell it to him, and this is why he decided to pull guard in the middle of the round, and this lost him the match. But I also told him don't pull guard. So it's everybody did a mistake, and I think I need to take responsibility for Kenta because he did amazing. He looks good. Like, you can't say that Kenta is not belonging in there with the best. He looked good. He took Hulk down also, so fair play to him.
Jozef now needs to face the formidable Lucas Hulk Barbosa, who has competed in multiple weight classes above Jozef in the past. Despite them both competing in the same weight class, Hulk is way bigger. As the match begins, the size difference between the two is clear. However, Jozef's wrestling training starts to pay dividends, and going into the third round, Jozef is ahead on points. He's well on the path to the semifinals before disaster strikes, with both the audience watching around the world and in the arena stunned as Jozef gets caught in a sneaky slicer submission and decides to tap to avoid serious injury after hearing a pop in his knee. It's a stunning outcome, given how rarely Jozef gets caught in any submissions. Jozef is highly distraught after his loss. Initially, I can't tell if it's the money he lost out on, losing in front of a global audience. Was it because he was way up on points? Or was it the fact that he truly knows that he could have won that entire tournament deep down? We comfort him, and what becomes clearer is potentially the question I've set out to answer from the very beginning.
Yeah, that's my fear. I don't want to get an ACL injury, but it popped and I didn't want it to pop. I didn't know how far I could go, so we're going to do it again. Sorry about that.
Jozef was very upset. He was crying a lot. He says he fucked up, all of that, and he was so worried his knee was injured. Just didn't feel right to film, but obviously everyone's proud of him. Hopefully he's okay and live to fight another day. The crowd loved him, and he fucking represented well. It's hard when you think you won a match and then you lose it, but he's getting better. He'll live to fight another day.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I didn't want to get hurt, so I decided to tap.
Exactly. I mean, no good getting hurt and then tomorrow you're crippled anyway.
How are you guys doing?
We're good. Now we can watch in peace.
Miss you guys. Look, Rohit's here.
Okay, Rohit.
Yes, love you too. I also love
Pixie
you.
misses you.
Sorry?
Pixie misses you.
Oh, I miss Pixie too. Where is she? I also miss Quickie. Where is? They're excited after watching a fight.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
there
up there.
That's so cute.
Joe, you give the game respect. The other people are fools. Joe, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Mama.
You okay?
All good, yeah. It seems not too bad. Appreciate it, thank you.
Great match.
Thank you. Love you, Mama.
You know, I'm really proud of you, babe.
Thank you, Mama.
Alright? As long as you're having fun and you live another day to have more fun. That's what I care about.
Love you.
Okay?
Yeah.
Love you, my darling.
I caught up with Dima and Jozef a few days after CJI to see how they were feeling.
Jozef Chen, take me through CJI day.
It's pretty sick, to be honest. I honestly hope that more competitions adopt using the alley, just because I really enjoyed it, and I think it's a great way to go about like managing a lot of the movement, and there's no out of bounds, no concerns there. Being forced in that situation where rounds matter, I felt like that forced me to really work more. So I thought that was cool.
It was amazing. I think Craig and Seth somehow fused the combination between jiu-jitsu and WWE. And if you think about it, that's how wrestling or pro wrestling became popular. Before that, they were just wrestling, like normal wrestling, and they had matches for sometimes 1 or 2 hours and nobody will watch it, right? And then they were like, let's make a story out of it. And that's how pro wrestling was born. So Craig managed to combine this and jiu-jitsu, and everything around it's amazing. The rule set, the perfect fighters, the fights. So chapeau, great job, Seth and Craig.
And then obviously second round would have been either Kenta or Hulk.
I was hoping it'd be Kenta because, I mean, it'd be just a cool situation to be able to share the mat with him. But Hulk was definitely someone that I had expected to face.
Yeah, and then round 1 and 2, how are you feeling against that dude?
Round 1, quite good. I mean, I think he probably underestimated me. I was able to take him down, attack the back, and threaten some passes. Round 2, he got the judge's favor, I think because he was more active on the shots. And then round 3, I was able to get a takedown again, but then I got down, felt like I got the advantage, I pulled, and then he put me in a calf slicer, and I tapped. But overall felt good, just felt like I made a mistake.
We can focus on Jozef, for example. How long do you think it takes for him to get over a loss like this? Forget the physical part.
1 minute.
Oh, really?
1 minute. Like, if it's an injury, then not. But if he loses, he's just, oh, nice, yet now I can train with fun. I don't have to think about how I compete, against who I'm competing, stuff like that. He's a natural jiu-jitsu lover. He's not a natural competitor. But this makes it more impressive for him to be so good in competition and getting progressively better.
But we've seen him be competitive.
He is competitive with his friends, especially. But if he goes into competition with high-level people, it's not as exciting for him as if he wants to train with them. If you tell him that Diego Pato's in town, he's like, oh, Diego Pato, I want to train with Diego Pato. But if you tell him you have to compete against him, he's like, okay, I need to be prepared. I need to think about this and stuff. So this is where the real Jozef comes out.
So the real Jozef is the one in training.
Yes, he loves training. He wants to train with everybody every day.
That's so interesting, right? Because he had lost out on $1 million in a sense, but all he was worried about was
his injury, that he can train. That's why he hates it to be injured, because he can't train.
Yes, Jozef has a supportive family. He was fortunate enough to have investors since he was young. He's always had unusual physical attributes for a teenager. He had the ability to train multiple times a day while the whole world was locked down. He has the right amount of competitiveness. He has this inquisitive nature. He has this obsessiveness. A ton of unique advantages. But what is clear to me here, in this very moment, is that the key to his rapid skill development, why I think Jozef got so good so quickly, is how much training, just being able to grapple, means to Jozef. He loves it so much.
I usually don't get too emotional if I lose. It's usually the risk of injury. I was scared I got torn my ACL or something.
And that really scared you?
No.
And why did that scare you so much?
Not being able to train. Something that from this weekend I think that's good to take away is that, like, at least for me, it feels like everyone's beatable. You know, there's so many upsets, so many crazy matches, so many people doing some things that you wouldn't have thought of. So, I mean, I think a great weekend for jiu-jitsu. Makes me makes me look forward to the future. Hello, my name is Jozef. I've been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for almost 2 years. At this point, it's June 3rd, 2020. I'm an orange belt.
I set out on this journey hoping I could give you a blueprint to how Jozef became one of the best grapplers in the world in only 5 years. I followed him during some of his travels, looking to do exactly what he loved to do: training, chasing rolls. If you take anything away from the series, perhaps it's this: there is only one Jozef Chen, but a big part of what makes him who he is approaching training with curiosity, looking for little improvements every single day, and just having fun with it and enjoying that process. It's a mindset any one of us can have. even if we're not as handsome as Jozef. So I'm gonna go back to training now. I'll see you on the mats, or I'll see you in the next video. Peace.